Can you see the trail? Deer carcass. There's a bunch of fur here. Bones. So day 92 recap, made it to Bishop. So Bishop Pass is about 12.2 miles. A ton of up. It was pretty brutal. Eventually did wake up at 2 a.m. There was no rain. There was a bunch of clouds that we could tell. They were hanging around, but it was too dark. Next to the road, that's why you can hear all the trucks. It's too dark to tell if they were rain clouds or not. It didn't look like it. It wasn't cold, but I think within 0.2 of a mile, there were stream crossings already. So getting your feet wet at 2 a.m. wasn't a choice idea. And it was literally just up for most of that, I think 7 miles, and it was pretty brutal for the first 3. We knew there was a stream crossing at like mile 2, which was unavoidable, unfortunately. So it was a pretty hard day, all in all. We did get to South Lake Trailhead, I think by 11. And it was pretty clear. We got to the pass and it didn't look like, I mean, there was rain clouds, but they were pretty far away. So we cleared the pass with good weather. It was sunny, but right when we got to the pass and then for the 6 miles down to the trailhead, there were just mosquitoes everywhere. So we didn't really have time to rest. We found one place that was a little bit better and towards the trailhead, but you know, it was just kind of slow grinding down. As far as the pass itself, no microspikes, ice axe needed up or down. I think when you get to the top, there's like a 100-foot snow traverse that's flat, and then you go straight across and start going down switchbacks. I think there was like maybe 2 switchbacks that had a little snow on them, but you could still walk it. So nothing needed for that. Very easy as far as, and there was no route finding or anything going down Bishop. It was just really straightforward, and it was a pleasant experience considering all the other north-facing passes we did. They were kind of tricky. So waited at the trailhead for a ride that we prearranged for a bit, and then got to Bishop, and that's about it. It's still really hot here. I noticed looked like there was some fire smoke. I looked that up, and I guess there's a fire in Fresno area, but a lot of it blew over to the Sierras. Today is a little clearer, so it's not too bad, but I think hopefully it doesn't affect anything going back when we hit the trail back. So a lot of busy things today, trying to get resupply and new gear. I realized like both of my Darn Tough socks and Injinji socks have holes, so I need to replace those. And I want to get a new bug spray. I'm trying to find the Picardian or something like that, where it's not as crazy as DEET and you can spray it everywhere, because it's just getting too much. And hopefully find permethrin to treat my clothes again, and hopefully that'll help too, because I think right now the bugs are just going to be annoying for a bit. And then I need a new sack for my sleeping bag. It's a DCF sack, and it's like over 10 years old, and it started to rip apart, and it's a dry sack for my sleeping bag, so there's no point having it if it has holes in it. So I need a new one of those. I think that's about it. And I found another little hole in my mesh in my tent I gotta repair, so I see more tenacious gear aid tape. And I think that's about it except for food. The plan is to go to Mammoth in 5 days. We're gonna probably skip VVR, or at least we're planning on food to Mammoth if we have time and we want to go to VVR, and it makes out at the right time because there's only boats. You have to take a boat there across the lake for like I think 9 a.m. and 4 a.m. Otherwise it doesn't really make sense. So we have enough food to get to Mammoth. If VVR's in the cards, it is. If not, just keep going. I think we're just gonna keep going because trying to coordinate that and everything. Had to make reservations in Mammoth due to the holiday, so that's don't really have time to do an extra day in VVR if that's what it comes to. So that's what the plan is, and then got to figure out the next leg to Tuolumne. I heard that the post office is opening there. I know there used to be a store and a little grill that was really good, and the store actually had decent resupply, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Maybe just the post office, which will actually work out perfect because you can probably ship a resupply there instead of having to go into Levining or Bishop, or sorry, Yosemite Valley. So plan on doing that. There's people keep saying yes, people saying no, but apparently Rangers said yes, and somebody in Yosemite Valley said that they were sending a bunch of boxes to that post office today or something like that. So it makes me think it might be available, which would save a big thing because we only really need maybe 2 days of food to there, and then we can get maybe 5 or 6 days to get to Kennedy Meadows. So it could be really light for those 2 days, and then just get to Kennedy Meadows or get a resupply from the post office and do the rest to Kennedy Meadows North. So hopefully that works out. Keeping my fingers crossed because it'll make things a lot easier because it's right on the trail, the post office, and just get your stuff, put in your bear can, and then continue on. I think that's about it. I'm feeling okay as far as I think morale's still on the lower side. Injury-wise, my hip and back are still the same. There's not much change. Everything else feels rested. My finger feels a little bit better. Still kind of swollen, but I can actually bend it a lot more. So that's good. Otherwise, it's just those 2 nagging injuries that are affecting me. So we'll do the official reroute. We'll go back on North Lake and do Paiute Pass. And I heard that's not too bad, maybe like 5 miles up, only like 2,000 feet, and then 11 miles down back to the PCT. So not sure what the plan is, maybe 10 miles. Trying to figure out the logistics of each day, but there's a couple days that are pretty tough. I think Silver Pass to like Lake Virginia is like 4,000 feet, 4,400 or something up. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to split that up or what, but trying to figure out the days and whatnot, because that seems like a little bit much. But we'll see. It's still gonna be not crazy big passes, but it'll still be a lot of up. Yay. So that'll be it. Get back on trail tomorrow, and we'll see how it is to Mammoth, and then go from there. All right, peace from Bishop.